Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is just going to be part of my makeup as a distraction series. It's been a very long day and I truly find that playing with makeup helps me unwind and it helps with my anxiety, so that's what we're doing. I worked today, which that wasn't stressful really, it just was a long day, and then our van decided to stop working, and it is our only vehicle. Alex needs the vehicle for his job, so I'm incredibly stressed out about that, and I don't know what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna play with makeup and try to unwind from the day. So if you like these kinds of videos, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see what kind of look I come up with, then just keep watching. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And like I've said before, I don't know what shade this is because it's an old one and the sticker's long gone, but I do know the shade was way too dark for my under eye because it oxidizes like a son of a bitch. So I don't know if they're like the newer form. I don't know if it's a new formula, but the newer ones do that. Because like I said, this was like from their first release of it. Like, what was it, 2 years ago now? I don't know, but just thought I'd note that. But I do like to use it just as a base, and then I am going to set those with just some translucent powder. Just because. And this is actually the palette we're going to play with today. This is the Makeup Revolution Soph X palette. I really enjoy this palette. It looks like this. It's been a while since I've played with it, but I kind of want to play with some of these like browns over here. Maybe do a neutral look, which I normally don't do. But yeah, and I don't have the insert, so I don't know shade names. So sorry. But yeah, let's start with this kind of caramely shade here, and just take that into the crease. I don't know what kind of look I'm doing really, but just gonna put that in the crease. So how's everyone else's day been? How's the weather where you are in the last few days here? It's been very rainy and stormy and tornado-y. It's just that time of the year in the Midwest. I'm gonna take this up pretty far, but only once I have a little less product on the brush. Another reason I'm playing with makeup is because I don't want to eat my frustrations, so I'm playing with makeup instead. And I started keto again. Don't even ask. I don't know, guys. I truly liked the way I felt on it, and yes, I do feel restricted on it sometimes, but I found myself binging or cheating just as much on Weight Watchers, so I'm trying to experiment with my medications, so we'll see how that plays a factor into my weight loss and those kinds of things. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just trying not to eat my feelings because I really don't want to, because I know it's not productive at all. My husband's making the kids popcorn and it smells good. He's making homemade popcorn, which reminds me of my grandparents. We're just gonna go for it. We're gonna go with this deep kind of maroon shade right there. And I'm just gonna take this Wet n Wild crease brush. It's kind of big for a crease brush, but that's what it said it was. So I will look up the shades I use and put them in the description box if I remember to. Because like I said, I don't have that insert. I'm really bad with that stuff. Apparently I need to learn to just tape that shit or something. Because I lost my Jaclyn Hill one and this one. It's a really pretty color. a lot of my eye looks are very basic. I don't do anything crazy. I'm not super artistic or, you know, talented, but it just really helps relax me. Okay, let's go ahead and do that on the other eye as well. This video is probably gonna be a little long, and I don't feel like people really stay tuned for my videos that long, but that's all right. I think it's helping me more than entertaining you, but that's okay. I feel like that's kind of what these makeup as a distraction videos are. It's just simply a distraction for me. So, and I'm getting more practice as I do it with makeup, so it's a win-win. Okay, my Luxie 239 Precision Shader Brush, and I think I'm gonna go into this brown right here, this one, and take that on the outer corner. I'm just packing it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just gently take that into the outer crease, not taking it too far in. Intensify that a little bit more. Color has pigments, just a little patchy, but nothing like horrible, because the rest of the colors in this palette are fantastic, so could just be user. Gonna go back into that first shade and gently blend it a little bit more with that red shade. I feel like I lost a little bit of the intensity on this eye. Now, what shade do I want to go in with? I think instead of doing like a gold or like a bronze like I normally would, I think I'm just gonna take this white foiled shade, is that what I'm going for? And put that on the inner corner, or the inner part of the lid. Not going bronzy or gold like I normally do, just cause it's what I always do. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, I'm going to do my foundation and concealer off camera just so I'm not completely boring you guys forever, and I will be right back. So I don't know if this is the exact angle I was at because I had to move some stuff, but anyways, foundation, concealer, powder, brows are done. I actually mixed two foundations. Oh, and the primer I used was the Revlon Photo Ready pore reducing primer. It was fantastic. I mixed the It Cosmetics CC cream in the shade Fairlight because it's really fucking dark, with the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear, which you guys know I have the shade 400 and it's too light. And I still feel like even when I did like a pump of this and a pump and a half of this, it's still too dark, but that's what it looks like. And I actually used my CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer. I'm not the biggest fan of this, but it was one of the only concealers I had that wasn't too light for that foundation combo. And then my brows, I try to keep it fairly natural. And I just used the e.l.f. brow pencil in the shade Taupe. We are going to move on to the lower lash line. I really enjoy this eye look, by the way. I don't know, I think it's really cute and not quite normally something I would do, but let's take the red shade, like that maroon shade, and I'm going to put that on the lower lash line, and just like I said, I'm gonna like kind of squeeze this. Let me see if I can find another. There's my pencil brush. I'm gonna kind of blend that out. I'm trying to keep the intense color on the outer part of my eye and then blend inward. I kind of want it in a little further than that. About 3/4 of the way. What do you guys think? It's a little intense, but maybe we can smoke it out with a lighter shade in a minute. You guys know that I get pretty intense on my lower lash line sometimes. Ooh, I brought that too far down. Okay, let me find my, see if I can find my fat pencil brush. And I'm gonna take that like camely, caramel-y shade, the first shade I went in with, and use that to blend that out a little bit more because it's a little intense, much like my personality. And this is a pajama shirt, and I got like powder all over it when I was doing my, oh, I was gonna mention, I set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me powder like I normally do, but instead of using like my sponge or like a more fluffy brush, I took the It Cosmetics Perfecting number 702 brush, which I think this is what came with the CC cream, and I used this for my powder and I really liked it. To apply the foundation though, I used my Love Is the Foundation brush, and then I patted it out with a sponge because I just like the way that looks. Like I said, I'm gonna take this like camely, caramely shadow. I'm gonna blend that out a little bit more. Ooh, I usually don't bring my like eyeshadow down quite that far, but I kind of like it. I'm always scared too because I'm afraid it looks weird, but you know, I have a pretty big face, so it should be fine. All right, let's go in. We'll do my top lashes for mascara, and then we'll go into the face, and I'll do my lower lashes last. I think today I want to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and as always, I'm just gonna fast forward through this part. We're gonna move on to the rest of the face. I fucking cannot stand my lashes. Anyways, let's move on to bronzer. Today I am going to be using my Physicians Formula. I have been actually placing my bronzer a little higher. I think Raw Beauty Christie, I think, mentioned that in one of her videos, and I like it. It looks a lot better. I don't know why I wasn't doing that before. Oh my god. Seriously. I don't know why it's a little patchy on this side. Maybe I like missed a spot when I set my face. Do you see this? Look at that. My baby hairs. But do you see this spot? Right there, it's patchy. Maybe I just didn't set that spot as well as I thought I did. Weird. But it's pretty. Don't mind me. Just put my mirror down on the table. Oh my god, my baby hairs. I even have bobby pins in today and they're everywhere. I'll show you guys a close-up that I never show you. I have really bad acne scarring on my chin, and I'm gonna get really close and personal. Look what foundation does. Do you see how it sits? Like, it's so embarrassing. Like, so embarrassing, but that is the reality of my face. So, I deal with it. For blush, let's go in with the Pretty Vulgar in the shade Make Them Blush. Or is it Hush Blush? You see there's two shade names. Now this shade is a little dark, but since my foundation is a little dark, we're just gonna stick with the theme today and find my blush brush. The last time I wore this was when I was using a different brush and using a different technique, so hopefully it's not quite as bad this time. This is just a really pigmented blush, I think. This is a very pigmented blush. I will blend that out. It doesn't look bad, it's just, this is a very pigmented blush. There we go. Kind of tone that down a little. Maybe. I kind of think it might be that foundation combination that's not doing the greatest. This was just supposed to be like me playing with makeup and not thinking about it, but at least my eye looks really pretty. All right, let's move on to highlight. Let's stick with a Pretty Vulgar. This is their highlighter in the shade Shimmering Swan. Let's do the brow bone. Pretty sure this came like an Amazon set. This highlight is fairly subtle. It's also partially the brush, but that's fine. All right, let's move on to highlighting the face using that same highlighter. Sometimes I like to bring my highlight all the way down because I have large cheeks, and sometimes I leave it higher, but today, just for the sake of making myself feel better, we're bringing it all the way down. It's a very pretty highlight, but it does emphasize my texture quite a bit, which a lot of highlights do. I do have tons of texture. I just notice it more with this particular highlight for whatever reason. So light dusting above the brow and the Cupid's bow. All right, let's go ahead. I'm not gonna set the face because honestly it's 9 o'clock at night. So my like upper, like where my eyelashes come out, I don't know what that's called, my waterline, with the NYX retractable eyeliner in brown. And I just take that along the waterline on my upper lashes. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I've always done this, like for as long as I can remember. We're also going to take that on the lower waterline as well. If I can get it up. And I am mainly focusing this on the outer like 3/4 of my eyes. Ooh, it's so pretty. I really like my eye look today. All right, last thing to do is my lips. Let's do make it work. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know what happened to it, but it's like broken. Oh my god. Be buying a new one, but anyways, we'll go with that. And then I'm going to take the shade Beige Babe, which I also use in my full face using just my fingers, which I will link up above. I'm never gonna get it right, guys. I'm pretty sure it's that way. It would look better if I had, like if my lips were completely filled in, but it is what it is. So that is this look. This is just me unwinding after a long, stressful day, just playing with makeup. It's what I like to do. Like I said, it truly helps with my anxiety, and I'm sure many of you feel that way too. If you enjoy these videos, please let me know. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.